Hi guys, and welcome back to the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, and we are back again for another episode. It's episode number 10, and in today's episode we're going to be heading back into Drask to use some of those FIFA points obviously we got for pre-ordering the Ultimate Edition of the game. These have been really helpful obviously for content wise, but also for coins. We're up to about 150 160k now or something like that, so that's actually really good. But before we do that, we can obviously claim the rewards from the playoffs that we played in yesterday's episode. We did actually manage to qualify for FUT Champs, which was really good. Unfortunately, we only got 30 out of the 32 points that we needed to achieve to get obviously the mega packs and stuff, but you know what, we don't care. We're just going to take what we get out of these packs and just, you know, we're going to do whatever. So in the first pack we get ourselves a Calavacha. Yeah, we get him, whoever that is. We get a Lewis Dunk and so on and so forth. Not a brilliant pack by any stretch of the imagination, but you know, it is what it is. It's not a very good pack, I'll be honest. So moving on into the final two packs, the penultimate one gives us a cheeky little board there, but unfortunately it's a goalkeeper and it's going to be Mendy from Chelsea. We also get a Rebic in there. And the funny thing is, we actually get a guy that we literally just packed in the last pack there, which is quite funny. So we'll send Mendy up to the trade pile just because, you know, SBC's map coming out. For example, tonight we might get a player of the month SBC for like the Premier League or something. But anyway, we get another bod in the next pack, and this one is going to be Arthur this time. This one's tradable, which is good, I believe. So that means obviously you can sell him. We've already got him untradeable duplicate. He's not worth anything anyway, so let's just stick him up to the trade pile and again wait for them to rise in price. So in this episode as well, we're going to be doing quite a few gold upgrades, and then we're going to be moving into the 78 or 79 plus players, because you only need 5 non-rare golds for that. So you know, it kind of works out as a little bit better than the gold upgrades, because you get 2 gold rare players for the price of 10 non-rares instead of 11 that you'd obviously pay for the 2 rare gold player packs. So moving on into this 2 rare gold player pack, we get ourselves a Arnold, obviously of Wolfsburg. He's been there quite a while now. We also get Sanchez in there as well. Just gonna have to discard him because he's a duplicate and tradable. And we're getting quite a few of those now. I mean, I should probably put them back into these SBCs. That'd make more sense, so you save a non-rare each time, but you know, my brain doesn't work sometimes, and you know, that's the way it works. That's where the cookie crumbles. So again, another 2-player pack. Can this be a little bit better this time? Well, unfortunately it can't be. It's going to be a Brazilian though, and it's going to be Everton, but it's not the one from the Premier League. It's going to be the one from Benfica, and obviously it's the player, not the club. We get as well a Russian centre back in there, but you know, don't really care. So moving on into another one. As you can see, we've got quite a few non-rares now. These have obviously been accumulated from the likes of draft, rewards, and so on and so forth. So can we get anything decent from this one? I mean, I hope so. I've seen a lot of people get like Neymar's from 2-player packs this year, and I've got nothing. And as you can see, it's staying that way because we get ourselves Politano, who got a nice little storyline in FIFA 20. But apart from that, he's been absolutely terrible. I mean, he might have got like a foot freeze or something last year. I can't actually remember what he got last year, but I'm pretty sure he got a special card. So moving on now, we're doing the 78 pluses, the 78 not 79. I thought there was 79, but the 78s. So here we go then. This is going to be the first one for the Road to Glory. Can it be something decent? Well, it's obviously loading up. We've opened the pack, we've pressed the X button, and it's going to be a non-board, because you know, that's my luck at the minute. We get ourselves Bruno Guimaraes, and we have to put him back into an SBC because we've already got him, which is fantastic, and it's a duplicate untradeable. So moving on in, then we're going to stick him into this SPC, and as you can see, we didn't have many non-rares left because we used them on 2-player packs, but with the ones that we're using, you know, they're all untradeable anyway, so it's all good. So can we get this open and get something better than a 79 raid? I'd like to see a board out of this year, to be fair. If not, a walkout won't go too far. Can we get that walkout? Well, we're going to open it right now, and it's going to be, again, nothing special. It's going to be Spanish non-boards, and I believe it's Rodrigo from Leeds. Want to discard him, but we're not going to, because we're going to keep him for an SBC down the line. So we're going to do another one this time, putting in the Leeds player. This one is Jack Harrison, who obviously is a former player of Manchester City, with a couple of other players in there as well. Nothing too special though, let's be honest. And we're going to go and open this one as well. we just want to see something good. You literally, there's no like harm in just sticking a load of non-resin at the start of the year, because if you pack something good, you're laughing. We do actually get a board here as well, but unfortunately it's only going to be Volland. I was hoping when I saw Germany, it could have been like, I don't know, a Timo Werner or something like that, but unfortunately it's Volland, and you know, he's not very usable. So now we're going to move on into draft, like we said earlier on in the episode, and we're going to play this draft. We are going to play the full draft as well until we get knocked out, because we're not going to probably win the thing, let's be honest. So the first player that we do get is a choice of Messi or Aguero. Of course we're going to pick Messi. The second pick is, of course, it's going to be the big himself. And the next one is going to be Vinicius Junior. Could have picked like a Jack Grealish or a Mane there, but we're not going to, because Vinicius Junior's got the skills and I wanted to try him out. I've not actually tried him this year, and we get a perfect link to sort of the two sort of forwards. Obviously Vinicius Junior being Brazilian, we got that from Rafinha, and obviously Messi plays for PSG, and so does Rafinha, so that's quite nice. Then we get a Hakimi as well, so if we can get a couple more like what do you call them? A couple more PSG players, like a Verratti or something. We're getting the strong links, we're getting the chemistry. Easy done, easy life, if you want to say that. So this draft wasn't anything really that special, let's be honest. I mean, it's not looking great so far. The bench could salvage it. I mean, we need quite a few links. We kind of need like a Prem back line at the minute. We do get a right back there. We could have picked like a Carvajal or something. I didn't really know what to choose there, but we end up going with Ricardo Pereira of Leicester City. Kind of needed a left back from the Prem. Unfortunately we didn't get one. We got Desto, so we're just going to pick him up in case we get a La Liga sort of link there, because obviously we've got Vinicius Junior at left mid. So we then get Cucurella, which is quite nice. He could sort of at left back potentially. We then of course get ourselves Danilo Pereira. That's brilliant for chemistry, because it obviously helps out Ricardo Pereira as well as the Messi and of course Rafinha. And then finally get a hero card there, and it's going to be Milito. He wasn't great in game, I'll be honest. But anyway, moving on swiftly forwards, we get ourselves a Marcos Llorente. That's actually really, really nice. I've not tried him yet either, so I'll be really excited to try him out. I kind of want to get him into my team, but obviously it's quite difficult at the minute with chemistry, and we don't have the best of funds. We've got 150k. That seems like a lot, but you can spend that all on one player. Like Marcos Llorente will be about 150k. Don't actually know what he's going for right now, but he's going to be worth quite a lot of money. He's a bit like Goretzka. He'll be worth a ton of money as well. So we're just going to pick the best manager for the chem here, getting up to 93 chemistry. So we end off with like, I don't know what that is. It's a 176 or something. Not fantastic by any stretch of the imagination. And we're just going to move on into the first game of the draft then. So this is that first game. He's got himself ones to watch Ronaldo up front. He's got Pulisic as well, off chemistry. He also bought on a Neymar, which I thought was quite disrespectful, because his team was, well, to be fair, his team wasn't that great, but obviously he had ones to watch Ronaldo, and they both combined it for the first goal. And I'll be honest, we get kind of slaughtered in this game. As you can see, he goes 1-0 up through that Ronaldo. He's going to do his little sue, which, Townsend's better mate, just for I'd tell you. Obviously he took the mick, well, he didn't really take the mick out of Ronaldo, but obviously he did his celebration when Everton played United and he scored that goal. But he said obviously it was his idol afterwards. Don't know if I believe that, but anyway, is where he's. So we then try defend the best we can, but unfortunately the ice breaks and our defence just turns into absolute calamity. We are 2-0 down here, and we're going to be 3-0 down. Cristiano Ronaldo is a certified good player on this game, let's just put it that way. Then Ronaldo whips it to the back post. He wins a header with Keita. It's 4-0, boys, in the 70th minute. We've got 20 minutes left, and I thought, you know what, I've had enough. I can't be bothered. We're just going to quit, to be honest with you. So we go to a forfeit match, and we do just that. I mean, I couldn't be bothered staying in the game. I was getting battered. He was a lot better player than me. I didn't have the best of squads. I mean, he was decent. He was better than his, to be fair. Apart from obviously his two players in Ronaldo and Neymar. But it was just too good for me, so I just decided, you know what, let's not waste any time. Let's just get out there, open these packs, and get on into another draft. So the first pack is going to give us a Comniball, Libertadores, whatever you want to call them. We get an Adam Forshaw in there. He's worth a little bit. When the Prem SBC drops, he should be worth quite a bit. Next one is a gold pack. Obviously only a 5k pack, so you don't expect anything decent. We are going to skip through, and it's going to be absolutely nothing. It's going to be Danny Garcia. And then for the final pack, then another gold pack. Again, it's another 5k pack, and this is going to give us again nothing much. So to be honest, it's a bit of a waste of a draft, but it's better than still opening 7.5k packs, because two 7.5k packs would have like obviously been the alternative, but we did manage to play a draft, and obviously playing with different players, it's a lot nicer than just opening packs. I think so obviously you get the packs as well at the end. So we're moving on into the second draft, and this time we get a hero card off from the bat, and we get ourselves Mario Gomez. What a boy, what a son as well. You love to see him. So he's in there. Then we get a Mo Salah and a Sadio Mane, two obviously Liverpool players. If we can get a Liverpool centre mid, for example, Thiago or a Keita, which we do actually get quite funnily enough, we get an Naby Keita in there. It's just strong links, they've both got full chem, and then we actually get another Liverpool centre mid in Thiago, so quite a few Liverpool players already. And then we get the choice of a Cancelo, a Walker, I believe, and also Wan-Bissaka. So some decent options there. We chose Cancelo because I really like him on this game. Did we then get another Liverpool player in Joe Gomez? You kind of seen a decent theme here of just Liverpool players. Then we had a choice of Johnny or of course like an Alphonso Davies. We just chose Kem because I think Kem's quite important on this game. Of course we could have gone with the Alphonso Davies, but we didn't. To be fair, if we got like a Prem left back here, which we did, that's kind of why we should have gone Alphonso Davies, but we didn't have a centre back, so we needed to obviously fill that slot as well, and we didn't get a Prem centre back there, so it kind of worked out. Moving on, then we're going to get a Diaz there, the Colombian from Porto. Looks a very decent player this year, that in form, to be fair. I haven't used him just yet, and I'll be honest, he was quite decent in this draft, and obviously as you'll see as we progress, we then get a Zaha who's just going to stick up front because Gomez doesn't get much chem. He's literally from the Bundesliga and he's German, and he's not going to get any links to Salah or Mane, let's be honest. And then we then get Justin in there, so another Prem player. We'll just stick Johnny in there for now, in case we don't get a centre mid, but we've literally got 2 slots left to get him. We don't get him in this one, unfortunately. We could have picked like an Ashley Young, but he's not centre mid, he's not going to help us. And then the final pick is going to be a Bundesliga centre back, so not great. I mean, Daniel Farke helps for chemistry. We're up to 98 chemistry, and that gives us, I believe, like a 183 or something. So this is the first game of this draft. Then he's got himself Robbie Keane. We've already used him. He's a menace. We know how good he is. He's got Dumfries as well. He's also got an informed Salah and some other decent players in there. But to start this draft off, we pick the ball with Salah. We find Gomez, who I don't know why he's up there, but he takes the strike. Well, I'll tell you why, because it's Mario Gomez. I thought it was Joe Gomez for a second, just looking at the name. Obviously, I wasn't looking at the player, but yes, that's nice from him. Then Gomez tries to win that header, doesn't really win it, but we pick the ball with Sadio Mane, takes the strike, unfortunately it's the post, and then look at this for defending. Don't know what's going on there, but then he balls it out to me with Sirigu, and where is Sirigu? He looked like it said Sirigu, but anyway, we're 2-0 up, who cares? I think it might have been like Hiradeki or something, I don't know who's in net for him, but anyway, the boy Manuel Gomez has his second inside 42 minutes. Then moving into the second half, literally from kick-off, we're just going to burst through with Sadio Mane. He's going to round the goalkeeper, and we're going to make it 3-0. 46 minutes on the clock. We're cruising to victory right now. Quadrado then picks the ball from my opponent, finds Sterling into Robbie Keane. Now back out to Quadrado, and I'm thinking, well, this is a bit of a problem. He's got an overload, and he gets through. Keane takes the touch, and I don't know how, but he picks the ball with Sadio Mane, gets himself the goal. So it's back to 3-1, and I'm thinking, if I get the next goal, I'll win the game anyway. So we do just that. Alex Telles whipping a ball through into the boy Manuel Gomez, a beautifully timed header, getting himself a hat-trick. I don't know if that was a perfect hat-trick or not, because I can't remember if he scored with his left foot, but he definitely scored with his right, and of course he just scored a header. So we're now 4-2 up. As we did score, he's going to make it 4-3 as well with a Renato Sanchez goal, but luckily enough, it was in the 89th minute, and we come away with another win. So we now need 3 more wins to win the final. Can we go and do it? Well, we've not won a draft for a while, so we'll just have to wait and see. And as you can see, we played a very good draft team here, but we start very, very well. Mo Salah, a nice little heel-to-heel flick, the new skill move for this year, gets himself on the score sheet, and then Luis Diaz, who's playing centre mid for me, bursts through, finds Thiago, who's going to shoot. We're 2-0 up inside 21 minutes. I was thinking, yes, you beauty. And then we're going to push through once again. Gomez, watch this for a strike. You beauty. I've said you beauty about 12 times this episode already. But Mario Gomez, what a player. He's beautiful. I would kiss him. I might look to go and get him, to be honest with you. He's just fantastic on this game. He's not got the greatest of pace, obviously, but he just seems a really fun card to use. He's brilliant with obviously his shooting and stuff, and he's great in the air. So I don't see why we can't go and pick him up. I mean, I don't know how much he is. He's probably worth like, I mean, I wouldn't say it'd be a lot, surely. Like, obviously, he's not the most usable card. Maybe 100, 200, 300k max. You know, he's probably quite an attainable card. But obviously, he's got the German link, so I'm going to have to go for like a Goretzka, who's going to cost quite a lot of money. If not a Kimmich, who again is still going to cost quite a bit of coins. So we're 4-2 up now. A Wilfried Zaha goal in the 60th minute sort of sees a decent bit of breathing room, and we do end up winning the game. So it's another win. I was loving this draft, to be honest with you. I was having a lot of fun with Mario Gomez, which I never thought to say. And as you can see, we move on into the next game. This guy's got himself 2 Bundesliga cams, one being a hero card. Maybe he's a good link to Mario Gomez. We'll just have to wait and see. I mean, you could go them two, then link it off to Timo Werner. I'm not really too sure. But anyway, we pick the ball up in this game. Unfortunately, we lose it, but then win it back. We take a strike there as it falls to Wilfried Zaha. We're 1-0 up inside 9 minutes. I'm thinking, great, good start. Then we push through again. It's a great save by ter Stegen, but we're still going to fight. We're going to hunt in packs. We pick the ball up with Thiago. Gets very lucky to get past him. We knock it across. Gets saved, gets scored, or it is in the back of the net. That's all you need to know. Sadio Mane 2-0 up inside 26 minutes. Then Ricken, which is of course the hero card, finds Vardy in the box. He's a fox in the box, and he's gone and scored there. So just before half time, he's got himself a goal back, and he's put himself back into the game, back into the hat and back into the ring to maybe try and get something out of this game. And to be fair, he was a decent player, and he's going to try and get something out of it. As you can see, Nkunku laying it across to Ricken, or it could be Ricken, I don't really know, but he's laid it across to Nkunku. The other, no, it's not Nkunku, it's Antonio, sorry, I was looking at the complete wrong player. But then Gomez, beautiful feet into the ball, into the path, sorry, of Guerrero. I'm missing quite a lot in this video, but you know, just allow it. My head hurts, my throat's hurting as well. But anyway, all you need to know, we're in the final, so that's great. Now, unfortunately, me being an idiot, forgot to press record, so I didn't really show you the team, but all I can tell you, he's got a fantastic team. He's got Mbappe, he's got, I believe, Kante, he's got some very, very decent players in there. We do fall 1-0 up there through Wilfried Zaha. He's a brilliant chip goal there. So 1-0 up. Can we go and make it 2-0? Well, João Cancelo plays a great through ball into the boy Mo Salah. We've got a few options in the box. We're just going to lay it across, and look who it is. Luis Diaz getting himself on the score sheet for his first goal. So we're 2-0 up. Brilliant. Then Mo Salah, what can he do? Well, he's jinking and turning. We take the strike. Doesn't work out, but what a finish that is from guess who? Mario Gomez. So he goes and scores. We're 3-0 up, and he goes and quits, and I was loving life. So we've actually won a draft, boys. We've finally done it. I don't believe it. It's a miracle. It's Christmas. You know, get your Christmas trees out, get your mince pies, I don't know. But anyway, we get into the final. What do we, well, we win the final. What do we get as packs? Well, it's a 50k pack and a 5k pack, so we'll open up with the 5k pack now, just brush it out of the way, because we know it's going to be terrible, and it's actually going to be very terrible. It's literally going to be like Campana or something. To be fair, he's 82 rated, and he should probably be a rare, but he's not. Let's stick him into the club. Let's make this 50k pack worth it. Hopefully, you know, we win the draft for something decent. It is a walkout, but it's Jorginho Chiellini, which, you know, I kind of want to discard from the Euros because of what he did to our boys, and obviously pulling players back and being a bit of a cheat. But you know, who cares? It's an extra 5-6k into the club. If we choose to sell him, we're going to keep him for now, because who knows, like what SBCs come out, for example, tonight we could get obviously the player of the month I've already discussed. You just never know. So anyway, that's going to pretty much wrap up the episode then. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will have rewards in the next video tomorrow. Peace.